Welcome back to the final of Dragon Ball XenoVerse. There is only one mentor remaining. We've completed everything else. And this one remaining mentor is going to be the biggest struggle, and yet the biggest reward of them all. Elder Kai. You may wonder how Elder Kai is going to be training us, and that's going to be interesting. Elder Kai is yet another of the DLC mentors, and he requires you be level 80 before he will even accept you. But you're going to need to be higher than that in order to finish him. Elder Kai was actually originally trapped in the Z-Sword. In fact, if memory serves, he was put in there by Beerus for ticking him off. Yeah, what do you think? He's gonna be able to... He's gonna put up a fight himself? He's an old man. Oh, well, crap. And he spells out to you what you need to do, but... Yeah, not only is he the wisest and oldest of the Kais, he's also a big pervert, so that's cool. Exactly what he said, though. We've got to go form a team and invite 2 ladies along. I've done this plenty for our online playing, but the counter is right across from the parallel quest counter. There's a robot right here at team registration. You first have to create a team. 3 sizes, mainly quests, I guess matches would be versus, gameplay, policy, I don't give a crap. And now I'm a team leader. And now that I'm a team leader, because before I was solo, I can actually invite people to my team. I imagine you can do this online if you so choose, but it's not necessary. There's any number of these NPCs standing around town that are player-made characters, even if they are, or even if you are playing in offline mode, and you can still recruit them to your party and even do parallel quests with them, but they will be controlled by AIs as long as you're offline. Now, inviting them is actually handled the same way that you would invite an actual player if the player were online. You can walk up to them and even target them, but you cannot select them, which I assume you would be able to, but no. Instead, you have to go to Player List and actually find players, where you now have to find all, or search through all of them until you find the one you're looking for. And then you can see what they're wearing, you can see their equipment, their skills, their stat distribution, their level, the whole 9 yards. And you can then recruit them with the spacebar. However, offline, you have to pay a small fee in order to invite them. Hello, Nancy. And Potato, why don't you join us? Alright, Nancy, Potato, I apologize. Because I've got to hand you off to Elder Kai. And that's it. We're done with the first quest with Elder Kai. It's as simple as that. Yep, we even Z-ranked it. Alright. And next comes the part where I have to grind him up, as well as myself. Now, one nice thing about Elder Kai, this is not just a nice thing, this is a really nice thing about having Elder Kai as your mentor, is when you talk to him, he can say different things. Yeah, he's just gonna keep saying the same thing. But he will eventually say something along the lines of, "Your luck can't get any better than this." You can actually farm for that line by simply leaving and re-entering the main lobby. Once you get him to say that line, go into a parallel quest, and you are almost guaranteed the drop. All of them. Just whatever it is that you're looking for. Skills, maybe, I think. I don't know if it works for equipment. But having Elder Kai as your mentor is your means to get stuff. Granted, once you have Elder Kai as your mentor, you're effectively at the end of the game anyway. So parts of Steam and XenoVerse seem to be down right now, so I can't play online. But that doesn't really matter, because I'm not doing anything online anyway. But sadly, we don't get as creative names in the background for the grand finale. Elder Kai is ready to go, and so am I. Now, there's a couple reasons Elder Kai has been saved for last. For one, the high level requirement of level 80 to even join him. And another for something later on. With Elder Kai is kind of expected that you are as high a level as you can be. And it's a bit sad because your reward for training under Elder Kai would be much more useful if I still had game to play. Maybe some more DLC in the future or something. But, what's up, Elder Kai? Man! What's the point of you training me if you never train me? Stronger than me? I don't know, these are pre-generated NPCs and a lot of them are pretty low level. They're probably like 30, 40. I don't think he's stronger than me. I'm reasonably confident. Oh. Okay. Defeat all time controllers. Who knows what we're up against? You'll note, for completing the previous mission with him, we were given no fanfare, we were given no special notice of it, and we were given no reward. Okay, just don't come at me like the frickin' annoying guys from before. Oh, now I feel really bad because these aren't gonna be like actual people's... These aren't gonna be actual people's, characters, man. Super Vanishing Ball, by the way, people have been telling me is a really good ultimate for a really long time. And it's actually not bad. It's quick. It homes in quite well. The main problem with it is it's also really powerful. Man, all the fat
Watch
birds.
out! There's more coming!
The problems are, A, it's pretty close range, so you've got to be like right next to him to use it. Or that's the biggest problem with it. Ah. Jerk move, yo! You've got to be like right next to him to use it. It doesn't... I don't think it edges out Gigantic Meteor. It's darn close, but Gigantic Meteor still does more damage. And you've got to be really close to him. It is, however, really, really fast compared to Gigantic Meteor. So, if you want, like, to go Super Saiyan, like, if you're a Saiyan, you want to go Super Saiyan and spam, that crap is your jam. Prepare to be Punished, by the way, is actually pretty nice for, one-on-one. The target reticule, forcing you to target on just the one character, will never go away even after the effect is gone. But it will go away, A, when they die, or B, if you do something that would otherwise force you to untarget the character. Such as using Blue Hurricane.
What? I wasn't sleeping.
Man. Such as using Blue Hurricane will do it, as well as... like, I think just moving too far away from the target. Always that awkward distance where I can't hit you with something. Okay, I think we're gonna end this fight. Wonder how many of these guys I gotta fight? That's 3. I'm on a time limit. I should probably actually speed this up. Okay, I didn't actually need to do that. What I need to do is this.
Stronger than the rest of the bunch. Oh, but of course I knew you were strong from the very beginning. That's why I spoke with you. Well, with my power, I will bring out hidden abilities you never knew existed.
Heck yeah.
Be praising me more. Like much more.
It didn't occur to me that, like, oh crap, I can actually run out of time in this. Maybe I should try to kill them.
Something. OMG!
Yes, you did actually say that. Man! Okay, well, from that we got a Z-Soul. It was probably a Z-Soul from one of the time controllers. Maybe. No, that's actually Elder Kai's Z-Soul. Ooh. So, like, if you're just in a long enough match, you just start wrecking. Wow, that's not bad if you know you're going to be in it for the long haul. He's ready to go. However that works. Defeat yourself. Yes, in order to gain true power, you can't just be powerful. You have to defeat even your own dark side. Thankfully, I've got a pretty good build for not fighting NPCs. Hey, rude. Of course, they can still use their frickin' dumb key shots constantly. You know what? I got a lot of key. I wonder how well I handle my own thing. Oh, I handle it. I don't handle it well at all. Well, I suppose I am the black mage. And then things went to crap.
So you defeated it? That's
Thankfully, I changed my evasion ultimate to be one that's not crazy annoying.
now hurry it up, or else you're gonna lose to yourself.
That's gonna take more than that for me to lose to me. That's right, just stand right there next to me. The AI can be exceptionally annoying at times, but the AI is exceptionally bad, ow, at handling my own skills. I should really start doing something there other than standing there and eating that. Oh wow, trick move. I should have used my evasion ultimate when I was getting hit by that missile barrage is what I should have done. But I didn't! Thankfully, the AI doesn't know how to play my character.
OMG!
All you gotta do is use ultimates, it's not that hard. You can't just punch me and hit me with basic attacks, that's one of my lowest stats. Alright, well, next time it is. From that, we got another Z-Soul. It's also really good support skills coming from him. I could punch you in your muscles. There we go, I guess I was just one short. Alright, Elder Kai. Yeah. For this, you have to be level 93. Grinding to 93 is rough. However, one thing you can do to ease that up is simply getting to 92 first. And you can see I've still got 1,150,000 experience to level up again. I've got maybe 50,000 experience into 92. If you want to cut down on your grinding time, since there's not really much reason to grind beyond or after this, at least for gameplay reasons. I mean, I guess if you really want to hit the level cap of 99, that's more power to you. But you can come in here and make a wish on the Dragon Balls.
Go on, wish.
Let's see here.
What is your wish?
Oh, it's either I want to get stronger or I want to grow.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's actually I want to get stronger will actually give you items that you can use to craft Z-Souls, which, honestly, that one is horribly worded. The I want to grow is to level up.
I just have to grant the one wish.
This is a one-time wish. After you get this granted, you cannot make this wish a second time.
I have granted your wish.
Pretty sure that's exactly how much experience I needed to level up. It's a good thing it wasn't, like, right near the end. But there we are, level 93. Alright, old Kai. I do believe I now meet your requirements. Let's get this crap going. I don't know, I'm nervous with all these people watching. Well, he said we gotta stand still. He's going too. He's going, man. Oh. Okay. Guess we're just gonna have to wait. I'll add, When he says that, he means that. You get to just sit here. Gotta wait. Can't move at all. For 1 minute. Be thankful your character couldn't move for 20 hours. If you do move, he says, "Oh no, you messed it up, now we have to start all over again." So that's great. Make you wait another minute. Character, I'm sure, has to wait another 20 hours. Yeah, you can just kinda just chill out for a while. It'll all be alright. It's actually been about a minute now. I could probably get up and move or something. If memory serves, you get some funny dialogue if you wait long enough. It's been 20 hours, man! I just have to go to the bathroom! But completing training with Old Kai and completing the ritual pushes your limits beyond the limit. Your level increased, and in turn you get 2,000 experience points. And the skill unlock potential. Well, no. It says my level... Oh, it did, actually. You didn't gain 2,000 experience points, you just straight up gain 2 levels. So you will go from 93 to 95, which is quite the hefty boost. And we also get unlock potential, which unlock potential is reasonably similar to Kaioken. I've mentioned before, Kaioken times 3 increases all stats by, I think, 10%. And then drains your stamina for the duration. Stamina, however, is actually somewhat hard to get back. And then Kaioken times 20 does not actually raise your stats any more than Kaioken times 3, but it does give you infinite stamina for the duration. The alternative, then, is something like Super Saiyan, which gives you infinite ki for the duration, but it hardly increases your stats at all. This is, of course, Super Saiyan is broken for a number of reasons. Infinite ki is kind of broken, and you can regenerate your ki very easily with something like the maximum charge. Unlock potential gives a stat boost very similar to Kaioken times 3. However, it's also considered a transformation. I don't know if Kaioken is considered a transformation. Well, it's not a pose, so I guess it's a transformation. But it increases your stats, I believe, by 10% all around, and it drains your ki for the duration. So it's much, much easier to keep this active. And Elder Kai is ready to spar. I don't even know what I'm gonna get from this. Not much. But the spar is against the only real opponent you faced, yourself. Get me some keys so I can do that thing I'm good at. Unlock potential does not take key in order to use. However, it does require you have that much key in order to activate, which I believe was mentioned by Ogre or some such. I'm really upset, though, that it does actually take an ultimate slot. I really like having 2 ultimate slots. Take up a super slot, or give me a 3rd ultimate slot or something. But, like, this restricts me now to just the one... This restricts me now to just the one ultimate slot, which I guess is all I really need, but it'd be super cool to have another one. Okay, if you're just gonna chill back there.
Since I last seen her, she was just a tiny little brat way back then. I can only guess she's filled out well. You know what I mean? So I'm going to train you and show everyone what a veteran Kai can do. The knowledge of the galaxy amazes me. Like, you're so awesome and brilliant.
Not sure what happened there.
Wait.
Did I get... I couldn't have gotten broken out of it. I'm invincible during it. Unless I ran out of key during it. Also getting some crazy lag there, so that was more a reason I have no idea what was going on. Come on, what I can't tell what's going on! Sudden lag spike like that. I lost 2 bars of stamina, I'm not even sure why. So that's cool. Yeah, whatever. Let's just put an end to this crap. Well, the lag spike put a damper on that at the end, but,
You are quite something! OMG!
I don't think we get anything new for that one. I don't think we got a new Z-Soul. And I don't think we got any new... I don't think we got a new Z-Soul, and I'm pretty sure it was the same fight as before. However, thus completes our training with Elder Kai. Everything now has been finished. With everything finished, we've got unlock potential. The Z-Soul that I got is, I'm quite sure, the same Z-Soul that I got last time. Yeah. Same Z-Soul as you got for beating it normally. Thus ends our training with the final mentor, and at this point we have the most powerful skills in the game, the ability to get even stronger, and we're level 95 to boot. There's not much that can stand before us now. And thus, the Let's Play as a whole comes to an end. This has been Let's Play Dragon Ball XenoVerse. An exceptionally fun game, despite that it does have a number of quirks in it. However, not long after XenoVerse's release, XenoVerse was of course met with quite the bout of fandom. The game has done very well for itself, and Bandai has then gone out and asked us what we liked and disliked about the game and what they could do to improve it. This, of course, was after the final DLC was released. Some people say that we take for granted that a XenoVerse 2 is coming out, but I feel like it's kind of a given at this point. Though I have given the success of this one and that they even wanted to know how to do it better a second time. Admittedly, I don't know what they would do in a XenoVerse 2. The whole point of the game is to retread the tracks over Dragon Ball Z, and they even walked into GT and some of the movies, for that matter. If they were going to do another XenoVerse, they couldn't just do that same thing again, they would be remaking the same game. I think if they did, I would like to see them to go back to Dragon Ball. I'd like to see them cover Dragon Ball, potentially cover something like GT in more depth. Honestly, I think I'd like to see them cover Dragon Ball Z in more depth. There's quite the few times when they maybe cut a few corners here and there. If it does come out, though, I'm more than certain to give it a look. So I do believe that will bring Dragon Ball XenoVerse to a close. And really, there's only one way we can go out. I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, everyone.